Kia ora koutou katoa. I'm Dr. Paul Wood, and today we're going to focus on a difficult area, and that is helping people resolve ambivalence to change and insecurities they might have around actually making difficult changes. And the area we're going to focus on in this respect is called motivational interviewing. And it's an area that acknowledges that real life change is hard, it's difficult, and we can have some reservations. But through motivational interviewing, and particularly through the principle of PACE and the skills of OARS, we can help people resolve their ambivalence and have the motivation to start making that change. So, PACE. PACE refers to partnering, acceptance, compassion, and evocation. And these are key principles, key states of being and operating to be effective as a coach, particularly in those areas where change is hard. What does it mean to partner? It means to walk alongside of. It means to walk with rather than to drag, to pull, to push or control, but instead to walk alongside, to partner. And acceptance, that's what we all want. That's to feel we're not being judged. And a key idea behind acceptance is you don't carry in any shoulds with you as a coach. They should just do this. They should just have done that. We just accept that what is and what isn't, and that the person is where they're at, and that's where we need to meet them. We accept them for who they are, for their struggles, for their challenges, for their joys. We just accept them. The C, compassion, is about wanting to help people move through what challenges them, to resolve some of the things that cause them distress. Now, this is an interesting idea because compassion in some respects is related to sympathy and empathy. In psychology, we talk about sympathy being the intellectual understanding of why someone might be struggling, why they might be experiencing difficulty. Whereas empathy is about feeling what someone else is feeling. Now, there are benefits to both sympathy and empathy, but the superpower of compassion is that it's focused on assisting someone move through whatever it is that's causing them challenge, so they can get beyond that and resolve that. And compassion is the focus when it comes to motivational interviewing. It's not just understanding intellectually or emotionally, but assisting someone move through. And then evocation is the final letter in PACE. Evocation, what does that mean? It means to evoke, to draw out of, evoke from within the coachee what the answer is, because they have the wisdom, they have the knowledge, they have the understanding within them. The role of coach is to ask the questions that draws that out from them. So these are fundamental principles required for effectively helping people resolve ambivalence, find motivation. But there are also some skills that really make it possible to take people on that journey. Those are captured by OARS. The O stands for open questions. A lot of us have heard of this concept before. Fundamentally, open questions are questions that can't be answered with a yes or a no. It's around, tell me about, how is, explain, what's your perspective? They're questions aimed at drawing out information, not resulting in yes or no answers. And then the A of OARS is affirmations. This is about affirming what people say. This is about providing encouragement and support and acknowledging the positive things they're already doing or have already done. It sounds like it's been really useful for you to be thinking about this concept. It sounds like you've already tried some things out. Affirmations, to put a bit more fuel in the tank, a bit more wind in the sails for those you're dealing with. And then the R is about reflections, reflecting back to the individual the key ideas behind what they're sharing with you and what they're saying. It's a type of active listening, but it's not just about mirroring back the exact words or expressions. It's about trying to capture the key content and sentiment behind what's been said to you. And then the S is about summary. It's about bringing it all together, bringing all that information that's been gathered through the open questions, the affirmations and the reflections, bringing it all together so that you can help someone decide on next steps. PACE and OARS, the principles and the skills of motivational interviewing that help people move through ambivalence and insecurity to really take charge of their own development, particularly in areas where it's hard to change. And guess what, team? That's lots of areas for us. We all relate to that. We all understand that challenge, and this is how you can assist others in that sense. So, aroha nui, big love, big respect. Catch up soon.